Good morning. It's Monday the 18th of May, nearly 9 o'clock, and I'm going to go fishing. And it's exactly 8 weeks since the country was locked down for the coronavirus outbreak. So I've had 8 weeks now of no fishing, and I'm at Sagahan, and I'm going to go around here to the quarry point. It's a beautiful day, nice overcast, light breeze. So looking forward to it. There's a few fish been caught, quite a few fish been caught already. So I'll make my way around. I'm going to walk the path here, right round the far side, up over the hill, round to that point. I'll see you when we get round there. Well, here we are coming down to the quarry point. I must admit I've got far more gear with me than I would normally have, but I'm here for the day. I've got a packed lunch, I've got tea, I've got Coke, sandwiches, you name it. I've got it. Coats, hats, boots. The water's at a fantastic height for fishing. It just couldn't be better. So let's get down and get at it. These are all flies of my own devising, well, my own tying anyway. On the point, beads, a beaded buzzer, but a weight, get it down a bit. Middle dropper, beads again, but with the black hackle. I haven't even used that fly before. And top dropper is it's not, well, what's it, you know, black and red in the rib. It's a Bibio variant. It's black and red. It covers every base. First cast. Well, at least the line goes out nicely. Oh, there's a fish just rose there beside me. Oh, there we go. Ah, look, I turned around and missed it. Oh, for dear sake. Isn't that typical? I'm looking at one fish and the other one's nibbling at my line. There we go. I suppose that's not a bad start. First cast. First fish. Come on, young fella. Oh, there you go. First cast, first fish. I don't suppose there's a special need to cast terribly far. The water gets very deep here. It goes down quite steeply. I remember fishing here at some stage last year where basically all I was doing was just casting out and letting the flies sink, and every time that the flies sunk down without retrieving at all, the fish just took it. Yeah, there's a little rise there. There's quite a few rising. Oh, yeah. There you go. Oh yeah. I doubt my barbless hooks are going to be the end of me. That's 2 losses and a tangle. And hopefully this will be the first one that will come to the net. There you go. Lovely little fish, and the hook's out. Even better. Hook's out, fish back. There you go. Back in the saddle, eh? Right, I can hear you laughing already, but don't. Wait to see what happens first of all. On the point, floating. Look at that. Shocking, I know, but the number of times that fish come up for indicators is unreal. There's a fish there, and the washing line, I've got one single buzzer hanging on the washing line because I don't soil myself that often. So from the sublime to the ridiculous. I'm going to cast this out and let the fish decide what they think about it. I'm nearly afraid. I'll tell you the truth, that floating fly is made of an ear defender, a foam ear defender. I don't think it's going to stay floating too long, because I think it actually soaks up the water. Well, the buzzer part of it worked. Lovely wee bars of silver, aren't they? There's the buzzer out. And the fish goes back. Oh yeah, that proves that proves nothing. Oh dear. Oh well, now you shouldn't have laughed. You shouldn't have laughed. There it is, ridiculous and all. Boy, those fish are. Okay. Nice. This is another one on the ear defender. You get in there. Yeah boy, yeah. Bright and shiny things. That's what fish like. And the hooks fall out. Sure, it's great. Head off, yeah boy, yeah. Right, there you go. Oh dear, there's no fool like an old fool. We're away again on the buzzer this time. Oh, mate, look at the colour of that wee boy there. Some of them real silver, and this fella here, he's almost bright. I thought he was a wee brownie, but he's not. He's wee rainbow. There you go. I forgot to say, I'm just after my first couple of sandwiches. 10:30, cup of tea, couple of sandwiches. Lovely job. And then back at it again. This is a wee brownie. Look at that there, boy. Look at the colours in that. Lovely red spots. I got him back in. Look at the lovely wee brownie. There you go. That one there's slightly plumper. There's the. And going back. There you go. A point fly this time. The wee red one with the black hackle. There's it there. Look, bottom lip. Out. Back. Barbless, the only answer. I put a shipman's on the point there. But of course the wee rainbow took my lovely green buzzer with the red. That one there. They do seem to like that. This is a lively one. Come on, you boy. He's a good size now. That's probably the biggest yet. And the hook's out. We'll slip him back and then we'll get the hook out of the net. There you go. This is good evidence that, just in case anybody thought that we didn't stock enough fish this year, the answer is yes, we did. These will all grow into 2-pounders by next year, and the hook's out as usual. And you're going back. There you go. This one seems slightly bigger. I should really have made that cast a wee hair shorter, shouldn't I? Right, let me get that out of your nose. There you go. And away. Do seem to like that wee bugger there. This is another one of these silver ones. Lovely silver shine of it. Isn't that really strange? Look at the... I've caught duller grills. Right, to tell you what, I'm going to run out of battery here in the GoPro, so we'll not film any more stockies unless we get something exceptional or something changes. So, right, hopefully we'll get a big one later. Another trial. I tied a thing with a foam back, very much like a floating fry, you might say. Same as that last concoction I had on. I have it in the point with that green buzzer with a hot spot on it. I'm just going to cast it out, just let it drift around, you know, and we'll see if any inquisitive wee trout decides to come up and have a look at it. Well, you just missed it. I cast it out and a wee trout just came up and took it. I mean, it's a very small trout for a very big fly. Come on, fish. Cough it up. Just goes to show, they see something floating on the surface, they're gonna nail it. There you go. I know, it's almost embarrassing, but not quite. This seems to be a nicer rainbow on the buzzer. Well, he started off with a flurry, a wee bit better. There you go. Right, I'm going to try these two wee flies yet again. Tied them myself. That's, I don't know what that. They're sort of like spiders. Rib body, kind of blue, brown hackle. And ribbed body, kind of blue with a green hackle, and a wee bit of kink on them, just on the hackle. So let's give it a chuck. Slightly better fish this time. Yeah, it came up and took the fly as I was just dragging it across the top of the water. Nice to feel something a bit more substantial. Although, to be truthful, I have lost about 6 fish in a row on these flies. Come on, my son. Oh yeah, That's definitely the best fish of the day. That's not a stocky. That's one of last year's. And the hook, of course, is out. This is a nicer fish. And it's just literally, I swear it was my last cast before I went home. Let's bring him down this way a bit to get away from that weed. It's not that big now, it's not that big. Come on, fish. There you go. Hook's out. Nah, he's still only a stocky, but a fatter one, right? And he's away. Well, now it's 3:15. I have to go home and get my dinner. About 4 o'clock. But I reckon I'd probably be in Lowry's tonight. Well, that's it. So you haven't finished for the day, the first day back after the lockdown. The total was whatever's in the video, which I don't remember, plus 11 other fish that I didn't bother recording. So whatever that is, we'll figure it all out when we get home and get into the cutting room to get the video done. So that was a very enjoyable day now. It's great to be back. We might rescue something out of the summer yet. Well, this is second opening day, take 2. We're at Lowry's. There's a good crowd here. Tommy Rush, Peter Smith. The Kilkeel boys are just away. A lovely brown there, about 2.5, maybe a bit more. Seems to be plenty of fish being caught. I'm going to go down races here, even though the digger has been in. As you can see, the digger's down there, but I'm going to head right down to the point. I don't think I'll be in much danger. It's a lovely evening. There were a few fish rising about there in the Kiam earlier on up there. Oh, there's Tommy's into one. I like to get a bit of a ripple here, so we'll go down and see what's happening down below here. Right, we've made it down to Rice's Point. And we're going to fish long leader and the same team of buzzers as I had on up at Sagahan. I'm not going wildly wading in here just at the start because you never know, there's maybe a fish in close. I wouldn't normally fish here with the wind blowing the way it is, but I just fancy it tonight. I can get out further and I can cast downwind. And we'll be able to fish the whole way along there and around the duck pond too. Right, I'll bring you back when we catch something. Yeah, I've been fishing for about a half an hour now and only had one swirl. Now I've hooked into a fish. I think it's on the top dropper. And it seems like, it's certainly bigger than the stockies at Sagahan. Yeah, it is a top dropper. Yeah, that's a lovely fish. That's a lovely fish. Caught in the bottom lip. Lovely fish. £1.25 to £1.50. Away you go, my son. We're away again the next cast. But again, not sure what this is. It's lively. And it's not a stocked fish. It's a nice one. It's a nice one. keeping his head down well. That's a nice rainbow. Oh no, I'm wrong, it's a nice brown. It's caught in that top dropper, same as the last one. Yeah, humdinger. Look at that for a fish. The top lip. There you go. Now, the top of his tail's a wee bit manky there. That's definitely, that's a £1.5 fish in anybody's language, and he's away. 2 casts, 2 fish. You fish for half an hour for nothing, then 2 casts, 2 fish. Doesn't make no sense, sure it doesn't. Let's have a look at this fly. Nothing to it, you know. Look at that there. It's a black body with a silver wire and a red tag and a brown hackle, and that's it, like. Just made up out of my own head. This is a long shot, but I've just seen a fish head and tail down there, and I swear to God it was about 3 foot long. So I thought I'd turn the camera on. Now, I'm not really even within casting range, but if he's cruising about, you just never know. It's such a brute of a fish. I gave myself an anxious moment there. I was casting just in the place where the big fish was. There's another one down there, but I got this wee fish on the buzzer type thing I have, a beaded buzzer. It's only a wee stocky like that. A fish nonetheless. Nice pink one. Oh my son. In fact, it's not even a beaded buzzer, it's a wee orange thing. A wee orange mini lure that I tied up. Is that it out? I know it's still there. Away you go. Decent fish. I don't think this is the biggest one that I saw, but it's a lump. I got the goes of him. It's a lovely brownie. He's caught in that top fly again. They do like that. Wow, look at that there, boy. Whoa, look at that for a fish. That's right down his throat too. That's 2.5 to 3. Flip me. Let's keep him in the water now. We're going to have to get this hook out somehow. Right, let's have a look. No problem. No problem. There's the hook out. I'd been threatening to take a brownie home, but I ain't going to. Alright, my son, you're going back. Bye. Whew. Cracker.